welcome to another episode of Kamotho's Diary. I particularly don't do interviews, I just do conversation. So today, I am really happy because I am sure it's been a while since you heard my voice, but I'm sure you also interacted with the previous content, but I'm sure you need more, and that is why I am back. Other than the fact that I'm happy because I love what I do, I'm also pissed because in this studio right now, I am having someone in the room who is my mortal enemy at work. Because the reason why he's my mortal enemy, and he knows. The reason why he's my mortal enemy is because he's a serious chauvinist. If you are my friend or if you've just had me vent, this man does not miss in any of my venting. Yeah. So what is the meaning of a chauvinist? According to Gloria Kamotho, that is me. A chauvinist is someone who believes one gender is superior to the other. So as a male chauvinist, and I believe their gender is superior. Hey. So I will introduce this person. As I hold back myself, there shall not be war, there shall not be fights, there shall be peace. So in the studio, I'm having Lion Obimbo.
Wow.
Habari yako?
Amini niko fiti?
Mimi sikuoni na ama leo by the way.
Kwa nini?
You know by the way, tunacheza hivi tuone mangumi zimepepea. Are you ready?
But in any case, you're a woman, so like...
You see what I am saying? It is just his statements.
Why would you even start actually arguing with me when
you're a man?
I'm a man and you're a woman. Would you even start arguing? When you damn, like, that is it. Just concede and accept that I'm a man. And in any case, even in this show, mind how you address me. I think it should be that way.
The Lord, giver of patience and self-control. I shall not bury a dead body today because I come in peace and I come with self-control. Anyway, so other than praying for that during this whole show, what we'll be doing today is I have some questions that I will ask you to be able to find out if you are a chauvinist, like a serious chauvinist. So, are you ready?
I'm very ready, by the way, and I'm here to protect the male gender. I'm here to protect the frame of a man, like mazetu yani ujue kuwa like a man is a leader. A man there is just that supremacy in being a man. There is just that a man is an incomparable being, by the way. He's a leader. Like he comes first before anything.
Okay, dear man. Wainaka tu metoka tu some Australopithecus, Homo erectus, Homo habilis type of thinking. You still have it. It is okay. It is okay. Today I am not here just to... I'm not come for war.
Information is power, and actually you need to be informed.
Exactly. Maybe. Information is power. And which century is this that you still have that mentality? But it's okay. Nah, relax. That's what you want. So number one. Do you think it's okay for you to cheat and flirt with other women, but you do not tolerate the idea of your woman or wife cheating or flirting with other men?
Now, let me tell you this. When you're baptized by a pastor, we call it baptism. But when you go to...
Wait. Are you born again?
Wait.
Just answer me that.
I'm a God-fearing man. Let's not talk about religion in any case. So, when a pastor or rather someone of faith, or rather holds a seat in the church, baptizes you, that is called baptism. But if you go and baptize yourself, that is called swimming. And that won't change, by the way. For this case, what do I mean? There are some things that will just stand. When a woman cheats, that is prostitution. When a man cheats, that is polygamy. So, basically, or rather you have another for the same.
Wait, just stop. When a lady cheats,
that is prostitution. Yeah, but a man, it's polygamy.
When a man cheats, it's polygamy.
Which is okay. We are Africans, and Africa is our business. Yeah, sure.
I thought it was a joke. My people, let me just tell you why this man gets on my nerves first. Other than the fact that you already see how he talks. Number one, so we work together. And there's a way we have a list of who goes for tea that day. And kind Sai here has decided that day, well, it was his day to go for tea, but he was like, no, I cannot go for tea. You know why? Because Kamodo is here. And I looked at him like, Kamodo is here, so that is why you're not going to go for tea. Yeah. Yes. And then what did you say? You are a woman. And what did I tell you? This is a workplace. It's not your household. You see?
You know what? We are living in a society where the current day or the current woman is being gamified, or rather feels prestigious, following things on social media and everything. But to me, I really feel that as a woman, take your position as a woman.
And my position is where?
Remain effeminate.
My position is where?
Submit and do other things as I lead.
Let me tell you,
when we
a
are at
lady
work,
has no problem submitting. Can I just say a lady has no problem submitting?
Remain effeminate as a woman.
I'm a big fan of hospitality and I will submit to my man. I believe in that. Actually, I'm a big fan of marriage. But the way you put it across there, that I have to submit just because I am a woman.
In any case.
You see, that is why you have it so wrong.
Why are you even arguing in any case?
Yeah.
We shouldn't be doing
last
that.
time I checked.
We shouldn't be doing that.
By the last time I checked, you ulikuwa unahama penye unaishi because it has an MP who is a lady.
Yeah, of course.
So you still unahama bado?
I've already relocated to Langata. I'm living, bwana. I'm in Langata, by the way, on a serious note.
You've already relocated because the MP of your place is a lady.
There is this one Jamaican singer called Lord Laro who sang about, I think I'll advise the listeners, or rather the viewers, to go and listen to Lord Laro.
Yes, James Guy, yes.
Anasema kuwa one day women are going to rule this world.
Yes.
Or rather the song is called Woman Ruler. And he's talking about if a woman is going to rule, then men are going to walk in bikinis. Let's see a case of Nakuru. I cannot live in Nakuru in any case. Afadhali kukufe mutu. I'll never. How even?
God.
Like, ati unaenda kwa TV like John and you're like, hey, you know what? This is Susan Kehika speaking from Bwana. Where? A man like me. Let the worst happen.
Okay, you have both parents?
Basically, I am them. I have a mom. I have a sister who really takes good care of me.
Okay, it's okay. No, it's just a simple question. No, it's just a simple question. Relax.
Okay.
Kind sir, we have a lot of questions. Put in the power. Relax.
You know,
because I am sure by now my listener is already worried and wondering how I'm able to hold this fist together. Because
the fact that you are a host, I even feel guilty that you are controlling this conversation.
You feel like getting out.
In any case, like, why would I? I'm a leader, I should be doing it. So in any case, listen to me, concede so that I can be talking so that you reply me. In any case, okay, being a woman. I think you wish.
Number 2, do you feel giving dowry is buying you a wife, thereby owning her, rather than appreciating her parents? In short, what are your thoughts about dowry?
Dowry, for the sake of the fact that she has parents, I'm just going to appreciate whatever I'm being given. And in any case, you become my property. My woman, my children.
Oh my God.
And everything in my homestead.
People, I promise you, I'm not coming to this door alive.
Let me tell you this, by the way.
So when you pay for dowry, I am your property. Do you even think I have life? Or am I some inanimate object here, like some furniture for you? Like you just come in and you're like, you know what, parents?
Now let me tell you this.
Wait. No, listen. You're like, telling my parents, you know what, I saw, I like, I bought. That's what you're saying.
You're not
No, wait. Is that what you're saying?
First thing, I'm going to walk out, by the way.
You're going to walk? Oh my God.
Because I don't know how or where you get the guts to tell me that I should keep quiet. In any case, you shouldn't even be looking face to face or looking into my eyes. So, kindly listen to me. So, when...
Oh my God. Wait.
When...
Are you okay? Wait, are you high?
I'm not high.
How old are you? You know, I think we should just ask, how old are you?
Irregardless.
No, it's not irregardless. How old are you?
A man is a man regardless.
I have no problem. I'm just asking, how old are you, kind sir?
I don't worry, I'm there somewhere between in my 20s basically.
So 25, 24.
Yeah, somewhere there.
You're 24 turning 25.
Apparently.
And this is the mentality that you're working out with.
Not
in this whole world. Like you have gone to school, you went to a university, high school, and you're still existing right now, and this is your mentality.
Does a university change the gender of someone?
I'm just trying to find out, are you putting up a show? Is this an act for you? Or is this how you think every day?
You know what?
Is this how you think every day?
It is not about thinking or anything. I'm a man, you're a woman, that doesn't change. Remain effeminate, I'm a man, I have to remain masculine. Submit, do everything, you have to provide and lead, you have to be there. Like, you know what, babe? I have to tell you going this direction and you don't have to dispute. I don't just have to lead you in the wrong direction. A man is always right in any case.
Yes.
And a woman is a subordinate being. So let's not argue, to be honest, let's not argue. Maze kubali to like, you know, when I'll have to go and pay dowry, it means this is my prize, this is my gift. You belong to me, just the way like tires are being made for cars.
Tires are made for cars.
You belong to me, and even the Bible. Allow me just quote the Bible.
But the Bible was saying a wife was created for a companion for a man. Did it say anything like about property? A man himself was born. He had no companion. He had all the wild animals at his disposal, but still he wanted a companion, a fellow human being.
And God said to Adam, I'm going to make you a helper.
Yes, you said you're not a Christian, right? Why are you quoting all this?
And in any
atheist, you start believing in the Bible right now.
Yeah, sure. And in any case,
when the Bible is favoring you, is when it's in use. That's when you want to use religion. But when you're believing in the Big Bang Theory, we don't choose those right now. Is that what you're saying?
Let me put it this way.
No, is that
a
what
woman was created for man and not with man.
Wow.
Was created for man and not with man. I think we should really emphasize on those. I think there are conjunctions or preposition or whichever language you are going to refer to them. With and for. So a woman was created for man. That's why she came later. And I'm going to make you a helper so that you belong to me. I'm not your equal, but you are my property. And that's why even the Satan was not able to convince Adam and his stuff, a woman. In any case, women have unstable minds. They cannot do anything. That's why even their soccer is not given much attention, unlike men. And in fact, we are going to have World Cup from 19th of November this year. You'll see the attention the world is going to have. Everything is going to come to a standstill.
Because we are still trying to...
Unstable minds.
When was female soccer and male soccer? Which one came first? It was male soccer, right? Why would you think the same attention would be given to it? People are still adapting to it. It's like the leadership of ladies. Nakuru is doing great, and
now let me tell you.
You know what?
This.
Okay, we will just let it be.
Wait.
You know what? We will leave this statement and say what? When Lion Obibo gets married, we shall be there.
I marry. I don't get married. I marry. Like men do marry. That's why. Where? Now, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. You said that women's soccer came recently, unlike men's soccer.
Yes.
So why did it had to happen that way? Because we are men.
It's because feminism just came in recently, whereby we are trying to also get leadership positions. We are trying to be taken seriously. And basically, you're not helping the society at this point.
In any case, why are you even arguing when you're a woman and I'm a man?
So that is his closing statement. For every question I will be asking, I hope you're noting right now that we are still at peace and there has been no war. So far, so good. That's what I can say. So far, so good. We are all holding back right now. But number 3, do you address your wife as your woman with a condescending tone?
How even?
Or do you?
When I come back to my house, You
which
also
do not have.
you assume the same position as my kids. My wife is my firstborn. She's my firstborn daughter.
Oh.
So
Oh my God.
in any case,
Wait. Did you just try and compare your wife, who you got married to, who you married?
Yeah,
you married.
It should
and
be
at
that
church
way.
wedding or whatever, customary wedding as it is, as whatever you prefer. You are comparing her to your first daughter. Do you believe in incest? Is that what you're saying? Will you fuck your daughters?
No.
Will you fuck them?
Get me clear.
Uh-huh.
You have to behave like you're my first daughter. You're my first daughter. And not that I believe in incest. Just submit. Look at me like your dad. Like, I don't have to be speaking when you are also speaking.
I look
kindly
at you like my dad.
When I come back, you also you assume that position of my daughter. You just assume that position of my first daughter. You're like, you know what? Hey baby, what am I going to bring you? What am I doing? No, ask, consult. Maze chukua vitu nimekuja nazo. Do everything. Nikiingia nitoe viatu. Ask me if I want cold water or hot water for a bath.
Because the bathroom shifted when you went away. We relocated into another house. Wow, okay.
Bwana, mwanamuke ni mwanamuke.
Number 4. We have plenty of questions. Trust me, by now you'll be getting his attitude. And I'm sure if you're a lady out there, you understand why he's my mortal enemy and why these hate. I don't know. I have no words, my baby. But it's not entirely hate because Christ says love your neighbor. Love your enemy. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, brother. No, right now you're not quoting the Bible when it's not favoring.
Wait.
When you're not favoring it, you're not quoting it.
You're
not going to respond back.
Wait.
Hallelujah.
No, wait.
Hallelujah.
Wait.
Okay, sawa.
I'm not going to consider. In any case, it's just you have been brainwashed and you feel like we are enemies. But in anything, you need to be informed so that you understand that I stand my ground as a man.
You and your archaic mentality. I am the one who needs to be informed. I'm the one who's wrong, right? Okay.
I'm just standing my ground.
That is good.
Well,
Number 4. Do you feel a woman should be slapped or beaten to teach her a lesson or make her toe the line? To you, she's not worthy of a mature conversation.
Now, the fact that I've said that women have unstable minds and you have to guide them, just maybe give rules, set standards, and personally, I feel like it's just weak men who do slap women. Yeah, sure. So for this case, for this case, I'll just have to apply or maybe apply consequences because you already know what you should do. It's not a matter of, no, baby, I was wrong or rather forgive me or anything. No, I just apply consequences.
Which are some of the consequences that should apply to your wife if you're not going to beat her? Say, as you are saying that the people who beat their wives are coward, are weak men.
Yeah, sure, they are weak men. Yeah.
So for you, what are some of the consequences?
Release her and meet her in the next life.
Okay, so for example, I put too much salt in your food. You're gonna release me and I go back to my parents.
Then you lack attention. You should focus. I'll give you chance 1 or 2 and maybe drift my focus on you.
You drift your focus, so you stop giving me attention.
Apparently, and get another one.
Okay, so we are married and this one time I put a lot of salt in your food. You're gonna start cheating, or as you call it, polygamy.
I don't cheat. I just part ways with you, bwana.
We are husband and wife.
Where was your attention, by the way?
Where was my attention when I added too much salt?
Yeah.
Maybe my attention was focused on your feet and preparing a cold bath for you or a hot bath. That's where my attention was.
The fact that I said that my wife is my firstborn daughter, then she has to make sure that dad is having the best.
So dad is having the best.
Yeah, sure. So in any case, I don't think, or rather you should debate on the same.
So wait. I'm still not getting you very clearly. So what you're trying to say is if I put a lot of salt in your food or maybe any other stupid mistake or just a mistake, what is the consequence there?
Basically, I've said that I'm going to give you maybe some time, or rather, when you come to the table, feel sorry before you say anything.
I feel sorry.
Yeah, you must like.
I should be so remorseful. Almost
be
in
like
tears.
we shouldn't even
I
debate.
should be begging on my knees.
Even it will be more right if you look for an alternative or something better for me to eat, and don't bring that thing on the table.
So if I'm not feeling sorry, or maybe we both get shocked, and you're the first one to know that it has too much salt, what do we do?
You have to feel sorry. You have to be remorseful. You're not debating.
Oh yeah.
When you feel like you're equal and you're like, you have to understand, then immediately I'm applying consequences and looking for someone better who can actually make me feel like I'm the best man on earth.
When I put too much salt, that is enough reason for you to go already outside and start looking for someone else to make you feel better about yourself. Don't you think you have a really low self-esteem? That it has to be propagated every time?
It is not about self-esteem.
It is about self-esteem. Tiny things I do, and you want to already go outside that to have someone else feed your ego.
Wait. When you're also talking to me, kindly, be gentle.
I be gentle. I thought you're a man.
No, you're talking to one of
I thought you're a man.
That's why I have to protect my frame. You don't just, or rather just shout at me. I'm a man.
This is shouting.
Yeah, I'm a man, and in any case, limit your voice, limit your tone.
I limit my tone.
Yeah.
But then when it's a lot of salt in your food, you can go out there and find someone else to make you feel better. Wow.
Wow. You're a loser.
I'm a loser.
And if I dare leave you, you're going to be desperate, because in any case, a family will go on with or without you.
Okay.
And my kids are going to subscribe to their surnames and not their mom's name.
On that note,
are you getting the difference?
On that note, what if we get married and I don't want to change my surname? I want to stick with my dad's name. I don't want to take your name. What you going to do?
Drift my focus and get another woman. Go and scavenge in the streets for another man who's going to adopt that bullshit.
Wow.
You are my property. You are my firstborn daughter. Come on.
By now you can already sense the heat, and I'm not sure if it's really the heat or me withholding myself from just a lot of fighting and everything, but it's okay. Let us just proceed. Do you feel that feminism is a threat rather than the plight of women trying to correct years of sexist injustice? Just on that note, what's your description of feminism?
Basically, these are women who've lacked purpose in life, who lack maybe kind of direction in life.
Yeah, okay.
And it is an agenda also being coined by low self-esteem women, low self-esteem men who've actually been underfathered and overmothered and feel like now they can sniff around and orbit around women so that they can get that relevancy. But in any case, feminism, I think it's something that should be done away with, and we actually should not be debating about it.
What if I tell you that your description of feminism is toxic feminism, and the actual description of feminism is just people that were looking for equality in leadership positions, in education, such types of equality, and not this what you have this description of yours?
Whom is even a woman leading? Wait.
Apparently, a whole county and many other positions currently.
That is some of the confusion you're having in this country.
Confusion in this country.
You know what?
So for you, a country that is led by women is a form of confusion.
Apparently it is. It is not something we should even be arguing about.
Okay.
Let me tell you this.
Okay.
Having a high profile does not make you, or rather qualify you to be saying the truth. The high profile people you're seeing in political seats in the name of men who are coining the agenda of maybe third gender role for women have lost it in the society, and they just want to get the relevancy. A woman is a caretaker. A woman should belong at home.
A caretaker of where?
Of the family.
Of the family.
She's not a leader.
If I'm able to lead a whole family, what's a family?
I'm saying she's a caretaker. When you're a caretaker,
I'm able to caretake a whole family, a small unit. You do know how important family is.
Well, she's
A country is made up by many small families, right?
allow me use,
Right.
allow me
Right.
use
So
this
if
word.
I can be able to take a whole family and do it very well, why can't I have a political position?
Wait.
Why can't I be a political leader?
Wait.
And why do you have to relocate to another county just because I'm in a leadership seat? Don't you see you are the one who is in problem?
Now, let me make it clear, or rather use a word that you're going to understand it better. A woman is a steward of the family. So when you're a steward, let's say in a hotel, you don't have to match the standards of a boss. Remain there, make sure that everything is going on. When I say, hey, you have to respond. A woman ascending to power is like sinking a whole nation, sinking a whole generation. Wait.
So, the economy being very poor and us having really issues in our country, which women have been in leadership, presidential leadership? Which one? No. But still, we are in crisis, right?
Actually, I talked about
Ukraine-Russia war. Which ladies are in leadership positions there?
wait.
And we're still in a war? And there was war? There was none. But still, crisis. Okay. So you see?
Let me tell you this. A woman's worst weapon that can bring down the whole world is the tongue.
Is the time.
And when you see men fighting using weapons and heavy machinery, just know they are trying to fight maybe or to bring something in order. And it will be more better to fight using heavy machinery than having to brainwash a whole nation with your tongue. And maybe, well, let me tell you this, a woman is not a leader.
Can I just ask you, so a
Deal
male
done.
is a leader, right? So you would say a male is the head.
Apparently,
A male is the head.
He
And you know
is.
what I will say? The male is the head. I have no arguments about that. But guess who is the neck?
well,
Who is the neck? The lady. So try moving this head of yours without the neck. Just do that. Just do that.
just because you've been brainwashed by social media and you feel like a woman is the neck, she isn't. Maybe she's the hair.
Oh my God.
You know, I think that is your reasoning, and the things you get on
my
social
God.
media makes you feel like you're going to be the neck. A man is a complete being. A woman is not complete minus a man. You need a man to be complete. You need a man for direction. That's why
I need a man for
you
direction.
choose me over your family.
I choose you over my family.
Yeah, sure. That's why you get married and I marry. You leave your family for me.
So without a man, I have no sense of direction.
Apparently, that is it. You're not complete. That's why you need a man.
So, for example, I have not been dating for like 21 years. And before then, I have had no direction in my life. So until I get a man is when I'll start having direction.
Basically, you lack morals. That's why you're not dating. That's why you don't want a man in your life.
Okay.
It's kind of being a liability to the society.
I'm being a liability because
it's
I am not
just
dating.
it's just kind of the confusion that has been brought about by westernization, and this black child doesn't want to actually be informed, and they feel like, you know, being single at 21, 20. No, get married, get a man, get someone in your life.
How old do you think I should get married at?
It depends, but basically at the earlier age, get some direction from someone.
How old is that?
It depends.
How old is that for you?
For me,
A lady should get married at?
in any case, they must get married.
They must get married.
They must, regardless of the age. But at post 25, you're becoming a slut in the society. Kindly, tafuta bwana, harakisha.
So if I'm not
Get
married,
a man.
If I'm not married by 25, I'm a slut.
Apparently,
A slut is the other synonym for a slut is a hoe.
apparently, that is it.
Okay.
You're looking for someone, you just orbit a man, you also want rather sex space.
And for a man, how old should he be when he marries?
A man is always ready.
He's always ready.
Yeah,
You're
so,
always ready for marriage.
It's just maybe a time he looks to do a woman a favor so that he can accept her in his in his life.
So you guys marrying us is you guys doing us a favor.
In any case, even sex is a favor for women. We do a favor for women. That's why we accept to sleep with them. I'm doing you a
You
favor.
having sex with us is a favor for us.
Apparently, I can walk away with my gadget. It's you needs me. Come on.
You can walk away with your gadget.
Yeah, it's you who
And
needs
what do
me.
I need to do with the dildos
Ah.
and the vibrators?
That is why we say that westernization has actually lost or sunk this generation. You are sinking,
Yes.
think that you are in the right direction. But it's a woman who needs a man.
It's a woman who
A man that has nothing to lose.
A man has nothing to lose.
Any
Is
day,
what
anytime.
I am learning today. Oh my God, look at me being a very enthusiastic child.
And by the way, for your information, I actually don't shoot my shot.
You don't shoot. Oh wow, let us get deep into that. You don't shoot your shot. What do you do?
I have to package myself in a manner that you guys just orbit around me and I choose. Wait. I just choose maybe.
Not your Barbie girl.
So
I'm
you don't
living
shoot
in
your
my
shot.
own
Now,
world.
let me tell
I
you
am plastic. Call me classic. You can't touch me. You can't touch my body.
A woman should not be a center of focus for a man, but just by the way, to be honest.
I want us to retake back on you don't shoot your shot. So how do you get ladies?
You know,
If you get any?
now let me tell you a
Wait, are you a virgin?
No,
Okay.
but in any case, there is no high profile woman in this earth. So, wait. Even if you have a brother who is 3 years or 4, you have to respect them. So a man, the first thing, has 4 things to accomplish in life, or rather to make him complete, such that you women will just be orbitering around and feeling like, you know what, let him do me a favor and accept me. First thing, be masculine, have muscles as a man, show like, you
Where
know
are
what.
yours?
Wait,
Where are yours? Okay.
the fact that you can't see shows how
How blind I am.
of course. Be masculine. Go to the gym. Have that body, have that physique so that she can see, you know what, this guy can protect me. That is the first thing a man should have. Another thing, a man should have money. I don't feel like a broke man should be loved. Get it?
A broke man should not be loved.
He doesn't deserve love because he cannot provide. A man's sole reason is to provide. Another thing, a man must be mentally fit. Kuwa na akili. Have that brain to lead. Because women don't have brain.
But you have the brain.
Apparently I have.
Wow.
So women don't have brain.
You do not.
I have enough for 2.
You have enough for 2. And it still thinks like this.
Even have enough for 3 because it is not wrong having 2, 3 or 4. So have enough brain. The last thing, be spiritually fit. Kuwa like penda Mungu. Wanawake mtu atatoka tu. Do you or have you seen many churches having many women like unapata kanisa imejaa na watu wenye wamejaza hiyo kanisa ni wanawake. Do you know why? They lack that spiritual stability, hoeing and scavenging from place to place thinking that this is the best priest. So as a man, have that stability. A man SDA you come, you must, and it is debatable, you must be. That's an example.
Oh, okay.
I'm a Muslim, you must. That is not something we're going to debate. You must be a Muslim. So those are the 4 things a man must have: the spiritual stability, financial stability, be masculine, and what is the other thing I said? You have unstable mind, so you cannot remember. So I'm right. Yeah, you actually just confirming whatever I'm saying. You cannot even remember the fourth thing I said. And dear listeners, see, Gloria Kamodo cannot actually say whatever I said. Or rather, if I'm wrong, let her say whatever I said, so that she can testify that actually.
Fine. You have said.
Bait yourself out of the trap. Let's go.
You know what? This feels like I should prove to you something, but I'm not going to do it.
Because you don't
Because
know.
you are the smart one. Yeah, you are the smart one. I mean, I am just a woman, right?
Apparently you are.
Okay.
In this life or the next. And that does not change the fact that, you know what, I deserve all the glory and merit that as a man, you have to praise me and actually Even as we progress with this conversation, at least choose some words, or rather fancy words, that can give me that decorum in my space as a man. You can say Saobimbo, His Highness, His Majesty. Such like things make me feel like, you know what?
So I should feed your ego.
Apparently, you have to feed my ego.
I have to feed your ego.
And I have...
Well, you are on my show. I have to feed your ego.
In anything.
Starving man. Continue starving. No one is feeding you here. Let's continue. So, you are...
Wait. You don't have to continue. When I keep quiet, I just feel like, you know, a man who wins a conversation with a woman is a weak man, because, you know, women, maybe their tongue, or rather their... verbal diarrhea is all they can offer in an argument.
Wow.
Because I'm served with facts.
With all this, with the conversation we've had so far, all that I can offer is verbal diarrhea.
Apparently, I have the facts.
Oh, you have the facts.
You have the words.
I have the words. My people, let us just proceed. Okay. Are you intimidated by a woman's success? Do you feel a woman must earn more, must not earn more than you?
And that's why I'm saying, you know...
what would you do if a lady earns more than you?
Drain her self-esteem.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why would you drain my self-esteem because I earn more than you?
But you're a woman, I'm a man.
So instead of working hard or getting an extra job, what you find as the best solution for you is drain my self-esteem.
Actually, having a woman...
And that's the brain of 3 people.
Having a woman being in a position to be financially stable more than a man, it just shows how our society is upside down. It shows the weaknesses of our current society. So actually, I want to adopt that idea. And in any case...
So what would you do? You will just mess with her self-esteem.
Okay, even if you have more resources than me, remain teachable.
Remain teachable.
Remain, like, submit, know that I'm a man.
So
with or without.
Let's picture this. I have like successful businesses and you're a career person. Would you ever come to me for advice on how you can start your own business?
Why should I even? On the first note, or on, like, why should I even have to hear from a woman? Like, you know what?
So, in short, if we are a couple, never in your life would you ever come from me for advice in any of your issues.
You just have to supplement so that, and I'll actually have to weigh whatever you're saying if it makes sense. You're a woman, I'm a man, I'm the head.
Okay. Do you intimidate your wife to the point she becomes defensive in her own home or her voice is silenced? Would you do that?
Now, let me talk about that from the human nature. The fact that I say that a woman is my wife is my first daughter, of which that one you've agreed and we're not discussing it anymore.
I'm not sure I agree with any of your ideologies, so do not drag me into them.
Well, you form the 90% of the lost generation and I'm okay with that.
Okay.
So, the first thing, I won't have to intimidate this woman because first thing, she doesn't have a brain, so I have to think on her behalf. I have to guide and control and make sure that everything she's doing, I'm able to adjust to her because she actually does not know what she's doing. A woman does not have that complex mind to differentiate between right and wrong, or rather good or bad. And I, as a man in that family, I, as a man in that position, will have to go an extra mile to think on her behalf.
Question. She does not have a brain. What, for someone to be your wife, when you're looking for a wife, what level of education are you looking for? How far should she reach?
In any case, a woman should be more educated so that actually she can supplement the hollow part of her brain. And
so for you, someone with a PhD is okay, right? But until then, she still doesn't have a brain.
Apparently, she doesn't have a brain. Even if she has a PhD and she gets a dropout, maybe a primary level dropout, she has to submit. In any case, education should not be a measure of a woman's intelligence.
No, I'm not saying it is a measure, but I want to find out, just wanting to know your type.
Well, you are a woman. That won't change. So I'm the leader. Regardless of what you possess, regardless of what you have, I'm a man. You're a woman with just papers. Those are just maybe beauties of life. But my position as a man has to remain any day, anytime.
What gives you your position as a man? What really makes you a man?
So it's like, you know what, you want to maybe argue with nature and everything.
Is it the fact that you have a dick that's just the whole difference that is there?
Wait. Why did we have...
Is that what makes you much more superior?
No, wait. You know, the fact that I give you chance to talk to me is a favor in any case. Well, kuongea na wanawake. Yani inafaa wafunze kuanzia from the beginning. These people don't learn. These people cannot... Ndio manake you'll always hear women complaining. They'll still get pregnant, feel pain, and go back to get another pregnancy. Wanawake hawasikii. In any case, I've said a man is a man and assumes that position in this life or the next. The world once existed without a woman. So a woman was created for man and not with man. She's my subordinate. She's not my equal.
Yeah, you've repeated that 1,001 times. I'm not asking that. What I'm asking
I want it to sink.
It is sinking, but not in my head. So yes.
Gamified society. Weetabix kid. Cerelac.
Okay. I think like my audience will start feeling like I collected you just straight out of, I don't know which hole.
But men who are listening to me know that I'm really representing them better. Maybe, or unless I'm talking to an underfathered man who feels like maybe moving around women makes him a better man, or rather having to feed their feelings and emotions makes him a better man. You know, you're a weak man who lacks purpose and direction. Stand your ground. Be a red-pilled man. Don't be a blue-pilled man who feels like, you know what? Or rather, don't be the nice guy. Nice guys will always be manipulated. And by the way, ladies will always want to control you. And if they win, they are going to hate you or rather lose you. And that's why actually you'll see nowadays ladies loving older men. And actually, you yourself, you're not going to accept a younger man because you need direction. You need that sense of belonging. You know what? You look at me and you see your dad in me. And that is actually what you want.
Do you feel you're entitled to pursue your dreams and goals, but a woman should shelve hers to take care of you and your children?
A woman should just receive that tapping of whatever I'm receiving. A woman belongs at home. She's a steward. So,
for example, if we are married and I want to pursue my master's, but we have kids, will you ever support that idea and agree for us to have a house help?
Well, just make sure that my clothes are not being ironed by that house help.
Why?
They are not being cleaned by that house help.
Why?
It's your... Why would I harbor a careless woman, a woman who does not prioritize me? Why would I harbor a woman who feels like maybe going for further studies is more important than the family? Studies come second after family. I need that to feel like, you know what, I'm the best thing you ever got in your life. So do it. Delay your classes for me. I'm your man.
I deny my classes for you.
I'm a man.
Would you ever pay for fees for that?
I'm not going to play the role of your father in my life. So in any case, finish your education.
I thought I am your first daughter, right?
You know what?
But you're still not going to pay fees.
I've said you have to assume that position. Underline that word, assume. You are not, but assume that position. So I'm not going to play the role of your father. Kuja kwangu uoleke kama umeshamaliza kusoma. Deal done.
Okay. So in short, what you're trying to say, nikikuja vya niko ndo vya nitakuwa till the end of time. I am not going to grow myself.
Umekuja kuoleka si kusoma.
Nimekuja kuoleka.
Yeah, sure. Evo, you've come for marriage.
Built a
Rather
broke
remain at your father's backyard.
Okay. Your woman or wife, should she tell you where she is at and who she's with, but you find it beneath you to be equally accountable to her?
The fact that I'm your dad,
And yet you can't pay fees, but okay, that's a done topic, yes.
as a woman, even living at home, you have to tell me where you're going to.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah, because you belong at home. And as a man, whether I come or I don't come back, kindly mind your business. I'm a man. And just the way I said before, you're my property. You're my subordinate. Na hata ni nini tuna argue, by the way. A woman is a woman and belongs at home.
I belong at home.
Nirudi nisirudi, mimi ni kama stima. Furahia, nimefika, sijafika. Assume, ashata. Assume other cause and do. Fanya kazi pale.
Lionel Bimbo, can I just say, if you ever get married, please allow me to give a speech or a toast at your wedding, and just not even that, to have a one-on-one talk with your lady first. Okay, just to know if she's mentally okay or what she's driving herself into, you know.
Basically, she's going to have the best life ever
The
on
best.
earth. Because, you know what? Imagine being given everything, being starting from direction. You're being offered maybe some fancy lifestyle. All you do is to just submit and make me feel, you know what? You're doing me a favor to be in your life, and I'm the best. You are the best thing that ever happened to my life. So, and let me tell you this, you know what? Men don't fall in love. It's women who fall in love. Women just there to offer maybe direction.
Men don't fall in love.
And they will never. And a man should not fall in love, by the way. A man has to take care. So when I fail to take care of you, I'm going to fall in love and I become vulnerable. When you leave me, I feel like, you know,
But
something
it
has
is okay
left.
for a lady to be vulnerable.
It is not okay, but it should be that way. It's natural.
Okay.
It's
Let's
not
just
okay. It's
fast
natural.
Yes. Okay, next question. Do you reduce a woman to boobs, butts, and thighs? You see her as sex object or a pretty thing to have around, that you don't see the depth of her spirit, mind, and heart?
She would have remained with the family if she did not come. She did not come for that. Rather, choose your brother over me. But the fact that you choose me over your brother, basically you're here to be laid. Deal done.
So do you reduce a lady to those?
Yeah, the only thing maybe I can do her a favor.
So a lady for you is just, all you see is just walking, a walking sex object. That's it.
I've told you this before, that a true man...
And a helper.
A true man, sex does not excite him, but rather it's this woman who demands it. That's why women will always choose their man over their family. So she came for sex and she'll there. It's me to control her urge. You get it? So basically, the only thing she has to do is to package herself in a manner that, you know, these things are coming in good containers with good packaging. Yeah.
In good containers.
In good containers, good packaging. Seti tu unaleta vitu ni nini, and you want to be like, wewe kaa vizuri, so that also we shouldn't have the situation where we are cover the head and fire the base. No, I don't adopt that idea. Look good.
So by now you have realized what we are dealing with. This is Lion Obimbo, Untamed. Not acting. This is how this human being is. And as much as this sounds like, I don't know, for me it felt like for a 1 week when I was knowing this person, I thought he was maybe just playing an act or something, like just for fun, trying to argue with everyone. But wow, this is really him. And we'll just continue much more with the questions. Hey. Lion.
Uh-huh.
Uko salama?
Maybe
Tuendelee na maswali.
let me tell you this. He's just trying to educate the current girl that let social media not fool you. You're a girl, remain effeminate. Don't try to look like you are a man's equal. Be submissive, because you're going to be the loser. A man does not need a woman to be complete. It's a woman who needs a man. And a man's maybe worth appreciates. A woman's worth depreciates. That's why maybe you are in your early 20s. Rather, let me put it this way. A lady is maybe at the age of 19 to 23. It's the ripe time. It's her ripe time. A post-23 lady feels like, you know what? I should be settling. At 23 is when a man starts maybe realizing that, you know what, I have to set up my goals, I have to focus and everything. And men at that age actually have zero or rather less interest from women. At that point is when resources start coming in, is when a man starts scavenging for prosperity. At that point, a woman has actually hovered around and felt like, you know what, I've been having an expensive life and I want it right now, but you know what, she cannot take care of it.
Okay, just hold on to the final remarks. You'll just have your moment later. Let's just do a few more questions before we wrap this up. During sex, is it all about what your wife can do for you, not you, both of you, enjoying the pleasure?
Just the way I said before that it's a woman who needs it most, then she has to play her part. I'm there just for that favor, rather.
So you feel like when you're having sex with your lady, you're doing her a favor?
I don't feel like it's just natural. Like it's not
natural.
something you should be debating. Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather educate your boy child than your girl child?
Basically, I feel like I'll give men upper hand because, you know, this woman's just something or someone who's going to live with time. So I'm just going to play my part. But if she fucks up on the way, release her because she belongs to the streets.
Okay. Do you feel like it's not your responsibility to keep the home together? Chores are beneath you. When you do any little thing at home, you make a big deal out of it, as if you're doing your wife a favor, not realizing the home is the responsibility of both the husband and the wife.
In any case, I won't do those responsibilities, or rather, I'll just be there, and failure to, I'm going to apply consequences.
So can I just to ask, for example, this day you're having an off day and you are in the house. You use dishes. You're going to leave them at the sink and wait for me to come in the house so that I can wash them.
Okay, I'm married for that case.
Oh, you're married for that case.
Yeah, wait, I'm asking you. For that case, I'm married.
Yes.
So why are you asking even that question if I'm married?
So the dishes that you have, the only one who has used in that day, you'll have to wait for me to come in the evening after work to wash them.
But
to cook for you also, right?
I've married.
You've married.
Yeah.
So do you, for marrying for you, someone just an extra hand to do all the work for you?
But that's why I got you to come and train.
So you have been in the house like a lazy sack of potatoes, doing nothing other than just eating and watching, and if you go far most is reading newspapers.
So wait,
and then when I come back in the house, you want me to cook and also wash those dishes that you've used, right?
So are you going to tell your boss that, you know what, I'm having several tasks to work on, you can help me with this one?
No,
you feel like your boss
is a household. No, let's not talk about work. This is a household. This is a family that we have built. Me, you as the husband, I am the wife, right? We have a family. This is a house. This is our house. Is that what you're going to do? You're going to wait for me in the evening to come cook for you?
But I married you. Come on.
Oh, you married me?
Yeah, sure.
So
you didn't marry me. I married you.
Married.
So for this case, I want to be for the idea where women respect their bosses and pastors more than they respect their husband. If I find out that you actually respect your husband more, your boss more than you respect me, actually, I swear, I'm going to leave you. I'm going to leave you for good and look for somewhere else you can do that.
Where does
bullshit.
all this entitlement come from? The fact that you've paid dowry or the fact that I'm just your wife?
It's just natural that a man needs that respect any day, anytime,
No, I'm
any
just
place,
asking
anywhere.
the fact that you feel so entitled to me, like even the fact what you say that I am your property. What this ideology comes from? Where the fact that I am a lady or you pay for dowry, which is which?
The fact that you are a lady.
The fact that I'm a lady.
Yeah. A dowry is just a token of appreciation that yeah. Actually, in any case, I love Hindis or the Indians because they pay the man.
They pay the man,
It's the man who doing them a favor to stay with this problem.
This problem.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Will you give your wife orders instead of lovingly requesting her?
Orders any day, anytime. Being lovingly or something is being effeminate, and you have to guard your frame as a man. So
when did you start listening to Andrew Kibe?
actually, I'm not a fan because I stand my ground as a man. I know what I should be, or rather, a man should do what needs to be done, and he doesn't have to escape. So I won't adopt other ideas or opinions of another man. So I'm not his fan any day.
Just the last question. Do you not consider groping a woman, stalking a woman to her discomfort, using your power to make sexual demands, raping a woman is a big deal? Is it a big deal?
It
Like,
really,
for instance, if that day your lady doesn't feel like having sex,
now,
what will you do?
let me tell you this. A man who rapes a woman, actually, to me, I feel like he doesn't deserve a life. I want to just give you an example. If I, as a man, we are going out for a photography shoot, and I'll have to hold this lady's waist for maybe for the picture, then it means that I've failed myself. I've lost my frame. You get it? She has to submerge herself, like inafaa tu ajilete mwenyewe. She has to sink herself in me to feel like, I'm comfortable with you. So for this case, I have to actually package this woman in a manner that she just needs it more than I need it. You feel it? Like, yani unaidai, like the way I've brought you up, the way I've maybe made you be,
You brought me up. Okay.
yeah, makes you want it more than I want it. That is how
You're still not
a man
answering my
should
question. If the lady doesn't want it, I'm not in the mood, what will you do?
I don't think my mind should be glued to sex as a man.
If you want it that day and I do not want it, what will you do?
Personally, I won't want it, by the way.
Or you won't want it?
Yeah. That's why I'm saying that
A man, you have no sexual needs. So for you, a lady is
I
the
have
one who
desires.
brings... You have desires,
And she has to marinate me, like, you know what? She comes and, make me, like, get the feelings out of me, like, no, prepare me. I have a busy mind. I have to know how you're going to live. Why would I even think about sex?
So you will not think about sex. Yeah. What will you think about? Just work and work and work.
My mind is busy thinking about maybe my health, and maybe my muscles, my financial muscles, physique.
So sex is the least of your worries.
It's the least of my worries, by the way, and it doesn't excite me any day, anytime.
Sex does not excite you. Are you single or are you dating right now?
Actually, they are dating me.
They're dating you.
Yeah.
You're not dating them.
I'm not dating. They're dating me.
They're not dating. How many are they though?
I've not committed, so actually...
Why haven't you committed?
Why would I? Why would I?
Is commitment a form of weakness for you?
Yeah, sure. Like, why would even a woman need my accountability? Like, it shouldn't be that way.
How should it be?
Wait. I wish you'd talk to my one of them so that you feel
Can
their
we
opinion.
call one of them?
I don't mind. Do.
Them, and I would love to talk to them.
I doubt I have airtime with me, not this line. But,
With the financial muscles that you have, you do not have airtime.
you know, a woman should not know your stability. That's why I have several lines. She should not know your direction. So don't feel like you're winning these.
Why do you feel like every debate it's not about the winning? It's me trying to make the most of every conversation and trying just to understand you as a person. Because I am sure this is disturbing. For me, I would say it's disturbing, and I'm thinking it's a mental disorder.
I've told you, women will always try to maybe control you, and when they win, they feel sad. So I'm just actually concerned about your happiness.
You're concerned about my happiness?
Yeah, so that's I don't let you control me.
You think I'm trying to control you in any way?
Hey, what are you trying to do? Come on.
Can we just try and call you? Does this one have a name, or we shouldn't say the name?
Well,
You can just buy airtime with the financial muscles that you have, right?
I'm trying to see what I can do. Let me just see if this call is going to go through.
So how many are we talking about that you do not have commitment with? So just to ask, what are they for? What are they really for? Considering you have sex does not excite you, what are they for? And you're not even committed to them.
I've told you they are dating me.
They're dating
Come on.
you.
Yeah, sure.
No, let's skip, please. Let's try calling them. So this is the first time I'll be doing this on my show. Actually, on my podcast. And I'm not sure if this is a very good idea, but I'll go with it.
Let's do it.
Just to ensure that, you know how you find the authenticity of something?
Yeah.
So I'll be calling one of the ladies. Apparently, he's not in a relationship with any of them. They're the ones who are dating him.
Yeah, sure. But basically, they don't know each other. So if you will have to do it, just do it like, you know what? Or rather, you know what you're going to ask?
This is just going to be a one-on-one with a girl. I'm not trying to make it any weird.
Let's go. She's selling.
I'm not sure. I don't know if she'll pick up. Because it's my phone. Apparently, you lack even the financial muscles.
Come on.
Aye. You lack the financial muscles. Anyway, the line is
how
going
are you?
through.
I'm fine.
My name is Kamodo from Kamodo's Diary.
Auntie Kamodo?
Yeah, my name is Kamodo.
Kamodo from where?
Kamodo's Diary. It's a podcast.
Uh-huh.
And am I talking to Celine?
Yeah.
So, are you dating Lion or Bimbo? You're dating Lion? No, I am with him here.
Uh-huh.
And we are having, okay, he's at my podcast, and I wanted to just ask some few questions because we are having a very heated debate.
Uh-huh.
And I wanted to ask, do you know that he's a chauvinist? For how long have you guys been dating?
1 year plus.
1 year plus. And how has your relationship been like? Does he give you love? What would you say? How would you describe Lion? Are you with us? Hello? Celine? Celine? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello. Or maybe just hang up and call back after a minute and we see what's the problem.
The problem is that I don't think that your own girlfriend who you've been dating for 1 year plus can describe you. Is the problem here. There is no other problem. But we can try this one last time, and I don't think you're doing justice to this show.
Okay, let's see what she's about
He
to
does
say.
she does not have an idea how to describe you. Oh
Actually,
my God.
she knows what I can do.
What do you mean what I can do? I don't think she'll pick up my call again.
Let's see.
She's not going to pick up my call again. You are a serious chauvinist, but she knows. Please allow her to tune into my podcast. She has to listen. Oh my God, she's not going to pick up.
Let's just try to call her one last time.
We don't have time for this, man. We don't have time for this. Oh my God. That's your girlfriend. We have come to the end of the show, of this podcast. That was Lion Obimbo for you, Untamed. And really, that was the girlfriend also, as you've heard. She cannot describe you.
Let me tell you this.
Oh my God. I could hear background noises. And she wasn't speaking back.
And that's how a woman should be.
That's how women should be.
Yeah, why should she actually just start popping up with information about family affairs to people she's not sure about? So she's actually worried.
But I have said I am with Lion Obimbo, and you've actually spoken.
She's worried about, or rather she's gatekeeping
You've
whatever she's
actually
going
spoken.
to say. So
And she did not respond back.
That's what I've told you.
You know what?
baby.
What I'm just trying to tell you, put your house in order. Just put your house in
She's
order.
gatekeeping. Actually, what she might say that maybe it can cost her. It can cost her to lose this game. So basically, she's just actually.
But you guys have been dating for 1 year. And
But she needs me, and I've told you I'm a game. So she has to behave in a manner that
you're still trying to call her with my phone.
No, come on.
I thought you said she's doing a lot of gatekeeping.
Yeah. Like, I just wanted you to know, or rather, let her tell you why she's not actually willing to talk.
I'm sure she's finding me very
Or rather,
disturbing
you'd
right
have
now.
asked her if she's okay with the speaking from wherever she was.
Maybe it wasn't that courteous. But I know I am, me and etiquette are one. So I don't think that's the problem.
Sure, but at least you know why she did not speak.
That had nothing to do. Anyway, she's trying to avoid my call. So we call this. Just let's wrap this up. You go talk with your girlfriend and just tell her I was not trying to harass her. And if in any way it sounded so off, I apologize.
All right.
But I really just wanted to really make this sound so as authentic as it should be. Because, I didn't want it to seem in any way scripted. And that your personality isn't scripted, and that is really who you are. But even as much as you say you're a chauvinist and all my questions you've answered as you are, and you don't think that you can ever fall in love, I have seen you chats and human being. You know what? Just give your final remarks and then we close this episode.
A woman deserves respect, but she does not deserve a man's entitlement. So basically, women do submit. And if you feel like you're dating a man who's not giving you direction, please dump him. If you feel like you're dating a man who cannot provide, kindly dump him. This is Lion Obimbo. And hey, Glo, would you maybe allow me maybe also talk about my brand?
You want to do advertising on my podcast?
No. Just a request I also talk about my brand.
Okay.
Hey guys, get on Facebook. This is Lion Obimbo Media. That is the brand name. See out some of the photography I do there. And if you get chance, also go look at Lion B Cyber and Photo Mount Services. You're going to see there. I'm doing some photo mount services. There is a phone number. If you just tap, it is going to direct you to my main WhatsApp account. Otherwise, thank you. It was nice being with you.
So yes, we have come to the end of this episode. I am Kamother Gloria, and I was with Lion Obimbo, a man who is a serious chauvinist and suffering from narcissism, a serious mental disorder, but I embrace him as my mortal enemy, and we will be doing this not any other time. I am not so sure we'll do this ever again. But ensure you click to and listen to the other episodes. There are a couple of episodes that you can interact with as we wait for the rest that are coming out. Hey, man, I had so much fun, and a little bit of issues dealing with this guy in this studio, but we are glad no ambulances found themselves here or no police statements were taken. So we deserve a round of applause for such self-control. And that is it. Signing out. Kamodo's dad.